What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erika Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taipei's only 24-hour bookstore will close at the end of the year after its owners were unable to get the lease extended. Stash Butler brings us this report from downtown Taipei.
It may be open every hour of every day, but time is running out for the elite bookstore in Taipei's Xinyi district. It's the only store in the country that's open around the clock. The owners, Elite Spectrum Corporation, say they were unable to strike a deal with the landlord to extend the venue's lease. That means the store will close its doors in just under 12 months. It's devastating news for Taipei's late-night bookworms.
我觉得蛮伤心的，因为其实我很常在这里逛，我喜欢实体的书店，这样看书比较有那个气氛。
24小时的东西，就是在台北市其实也不多，除了超商以外，这个边是还蛮难得的。
有点可惜，
有点可惜，对。
为什么觉得可惜？
因为它其实是一个质感不错，有书店在里面，
有点可惜。希望它可以赶快再找一个新的店面开。
The bookstore here in Xinyi actually only began operating 24 hours a day in 2020 when Elite's old flagship store closed. Now, if you believe the rumors, it'll be the Songyan store, about half a kilometer away in that direction, that'll be the next to take up the 24-hour mantle. Elite says it will keep opening new stores, including ones in New Taipei and Taichung. But for book lovers and insomniacs in this Taipei neighborhood, it's farewell to a rather unique shopping experience. Andy Xue and Stash Butler in Taipei for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's birth rate hit a new low in 2022, and the lack of babies being born points to a demographic crisis in the future. To find out the reasons behind Taiwan's failing birth rate, reporter Eric Gao spoke with Alice Chang, a research fellow with Academia Sinica.
According to government figures, Taiwan's birth rate shrank by roughly 9% last year. What was behind this sudden drop in the first 11 months of 2022?
So first of all, it's the 12-year zodiac cycle. So last year was the year of tiger, and we've seen from the past several decades, for every 12 years there's a fertility dip during the tiger year, and then there will be a gradual raise in fertility in rabbit year in the following that follows the dragon the tiger year, and when it hits the dragon year, there's a fertility hump. And the second of all, it's the pandemic effect. So the global pandemic over the 2-3 years has really caused the so-called baby bust instead of the baby boom. And this is largely due to the uncertainties that are caused by this pandemic.
So Taiwan's population already began shrinking starting in 2020, and as we see, the birth rate has been declining ever since. What part of society are we expecting to see these effects first and most strongly?
First of all, I think the demand for childcare might be declining, though the government is still trying to expand the supply of high quality public childcare. I think this is still the right direction because our public childcare supply in Taiwan is extremely low. So I think pushing further on this front is correct. But the thing is, there are fewer babies, so fewer demand for childcare. That's for sure. Then is the shrinking cohort for elementary school enrollment, and 30 years later it will be smaller workforce. That's what you can expect because of the low birth rate. Yeah.
So according to the United Nations research, they found that the best way to boost birth rates and fertility rates is to provide universal childcare services. As you mentioned, Taiwan is working to provide more quality healthcare, childcare, but is Taiwan going to go for universal?
I think increasing the supply of public childcare is truly a right direction to go. And then try to find a way to lower the per head cost of preschool childcare or childcare for children under 3 years of age. These are very important because that's the important factor that really caused a lot of employed mothers who decided to go for fewer children or to stop after one child, because they really have to, there's basically a trade-off between keeping your job or having more children.
That was Eric Gao speaking with Academia Sinica Research Fellow Alice Chang. Every year, Taiwan's central bank mints special coins for the upcoming Lunar New Year. The coins are popular and have gained a dedicated fan base. Leslie Liao was at the launch of this year's edition.
In Taiwan, people will prepare for weeks beforehand to make sure that they have an auspicious Lunar New Year. Common traditions include cleaning the house or buying new clothes in the lead up to the holiday. But another important part of Lunar New Year is money. You give it, you get it, and you wish for it. One way people wish for more moolah in the new year is by purchasing these lucky commemorative coins issued by Taiwan's central bank and sold by the Bank of Taiwan. This year is the year of the rabbit, so that's right, we're talking about bunny money. Taiwan's central bank started minting their annual commemorative zodiac coins 30 years ago. While the central bank issues the coins, it's the Bank of Taiwan that sells them. These shiny treasures are popular, and over the years, they've garnered a loyal following.
买了第二轮了，买第二轮，20几年了，退休到现在每一年都来，收集起来就看得很漂亮，很高兴这样子，给孙子啊、儿子啊这样的，好像传家之宝一样啊。
我已经差不多收集了15年，每年都会来买，还蛮漂亮的。就是觉得如果收集12生肖，这样会比较有纪念这样。
It used to be the case that you had to line up for a while to get your hands on them.
一轮的龙年有没有？我4点在家里起床，来到这里拍有没有？拍得很长啊，天还没亮就拍了4、5个钟头。
以前都要差不多半夜就要来拍了。
But in recent years, people have been able to save themselves the trip. This year, 90,000 coin sets are available for purchase. Half of those are available online, while the other half can be purchased directly at participating bank branches.
我们这个网络预购主要是针对疫情，让大家能够事先网络预购，能够疏解这个排队的这个压力。
Online pre-sales for the coins went live on December 12th last year, while physical sales only kicked off on Wednesday morning. Now, the combined face value of these two coins is just above $3.5 US. But they represent so much more than that. They represent luck, they represent hope, and everything you need to have a happy Year of the Rabbit. Howard Zhang and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
A raccoon spotted in the wild in Taiwan has raised concerns about the potential impact of the non-native species on the local ecology. Sally Jensen reports.
Snapped by a camera trap. This little guy should not be here. Raccoons like these are native to North America, not to Hualien in eastern Taiwan.
因为它是属于一个外来种，在我们国内来讲的话，它其实几乎没有任何的天敌。那在去年的那个6月1号，我们国内也公告禁止输入进口，所以我们这次发现也是非常的意外。
But the reason the bandit masked mammal was filmed in Hualien's wilderness is that more people are keeping them as pets. Raccoons are not easy to domesticate, though. They quickly find ways to escape.
它算很聪明的动物，人们啊，我没有挂锁头，它基本上它就有办法找机会把它逃脱了。
And like nearly all animals kept as pets, raccoons can cause huge ecological disruption once they're outside the home.
它几乎什么都吃，所以它对环境的适应能力很好。那像在邻国日本，他们也因为宠物弃养，然后造成野外有野生的浣熊出现，然后也造成他们非常多的经济上面的损失跟困扰。
Escaped and abandoned household pets affect both agriculture and biodiversity. Taiwan's authorities are trying to find ways to reduce these impacts. Cats, dogs, and now raccoons. If pet breeding remains unregulated, these mischievous creatures may become the latest companion putting pressure on Taiwan's delicate ecological balance. Eason Chen and Sally Jensen for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.